Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Elliot, and welcome back to Line Dance Monday. This is Can't Stop Us. This is a dance that I just created. So the first time that I heard this song, I just absolutely fell in love with it. I actually came up with like all of this choreography in probably like 4 days. It was like my exact kind of style of like dance. I don't know if you've been watching me all night, but I have like this pseudo like hip hop line dance kind of way of dancing, and so that's what a lot of this is. I came from when I first started line dancing, every single dance was made by somebody very like super high up there, like an Anne Marie Dunn, who has just like a million bars everywhere, super teacher, like she has, like her dance training is way beyond anything that I've ever done. And so like I was always wondering, could I just be like what I call a kid choreographer, a person that just goes to a bar that just likes dancing and that just studies and like line dances every day. And so eventually I came up with Loving Me Is Red and Shake It Off, if you guys have heard of either of those two. And then eventually after that, I came up with the idea that, the dream that I had, and it was that I wanted all my friends who I go to bars and I see all the time, some of them who go to bars more than me, I wanted them to be a part of that entire community too. I wanted them to come up with their own dances. So a couple of my friends, if you guys know Perfectly Confused, if you know Dance With Me, Two Shots in a Song, Move Like You Do, all of these dances that like literally just came out, Shake Your South Side, those are all my friends. I dance with them all the time back in SoCal. And so when I came up with this dance, it's You Can't Stop Me by Brett Eldridge and Thomas Rhett. When I was listening to the music, I was wondering what I should call it. And I decided to call it Can't Stop Us. And I dedicated it to all of my friends because we were like the next generation of choreographers. Like you didn't have to be like this big name like Larry Bass and Trevor Thornton and Donna Manning and like all these like, you know, like heavily invested like people. Like you could be just a really good dancer that is really invested into just line dancing and dancing in general. Yeah. And so I dedicated this to all of my friends, and it's called Can't Stop Us.
That's part of my goal, is to raise up the next generation, because we need to keep a legacy of what we're doing here going on. And there's so much phenomenal creativity out there, and I want to see that keep escalating, because that's the beauty of dance and creativity, is it's just unending. There is no, stop to it. There's no exact, anything to it. It's just endless. It's infinite. And just like your mind is infinite. So that's what I want to see happen, is just for it to keep multiplying and growing and growing and growing, and for that legacy to continue from generation to generation. So Elliot's now one of my adopted sons. So you'll see that on there. So I'm going to hand the mic back over because it's his dance, so he should teach it.
So you're going to start this dance with 3 heel-in points. So the first 2 are side to side. Your right heel is going to come up, and then it's going to come back on an and. You're going to point out with your left. And then your left is going to come up in a heel, come back on an and then you're going to point out. And now this one is a heel and point back. So your right comes up in a heel, you're going to come back on an and then you're going to touch back. You're going to pivot on your left leg, half turning around, and then you're going to step out to the right, with your right, obviously. So now you're going to do 3 sailor steps, and again, this is kind of 2 are the same and then 1 is different. So the first one is a left sailor step. This goes left, right, left. Second one is a right sailor step. This is right, left, right. And the last one is a left sailor step, quarter turning yourself to the left. So this goes left, right, left. And then you're going to do 2 walks going forward. This is right, left. So this section is parallel. You're doing the same thing that you do on both sides. So you start with your right. You're going to rock to the side, rock to the left, And then you're going to do a side triple going to the right. This goes right, left, right. And then you do it again going the opposite way. This goes left, rock, and then right, rock, and then left, side triple, left, left, right, left. You're going to do a rocking chair starting with your right. So this rocks forward, recovering on your left. You rock back, recovering on your left. You're going to do a half turn around, stepping forward with your right. This is half turn. And then you do 2 walks going forward. This is walk, walk. And that's actually the end of the dance. It's actually that easy. This is 1 and 2. This is 3 and 4. This is 5 and 6. Turn 7. Step out 8. Sailor step 1 and 2. Sailor 3 and 4. Sailor turn 5 and 6. Walk 7, 8. Side rocks 1, 2. Side triple 3 and 4. Side rock 5, 6. Triple 7 and 8. Rocking chair 1, 2. Back 3, 4, half turn 5, 6, walk 7, 8. So when I first came up with this routine, I knew that there was going to be 2 restarts in this dance. And I really like the idea of doing 2 walks into the heel-in point. I don't know, I just feel like that's like such like a boss move. And so knowing that there was going to be 2 restarts, that's why I did the 2 walks at the end of the first 16 counts, and then at the end of the last 16 counts, so that when you do your restart, you'll always go into walk, walk, heel, and point. The 2 restarts are in after the first 16 counts. You'll do heel and point, heel and point, heel and back, turn, step, sailor, sailor, sailor turn, 2 walks, and then you go back into heel and points, heel and point, heel and point. And so they're super easy. You'll be fine. But that's it.